Welcome back to another Elle on the Moon tutorial. Got a spooky project here for you. You're so nice, I tie you in a web and cradle you till dawn. I am a Spiderman. Good morning, everyone. It is very early. The lighting isn't very good just yet. Gloomy day here in the studio. And by studio, I mean the basement. Ha ha ha. Who's ready to do some spooky crafts? So it's October here in the United States, Los Estados Unidos, and we have Halloween this month, and it's all about being spooky and getting cozy. So I'm gonna show you how to make a spider web with macrame. And of course, well, not of course, it's all double half hitch. Oh, and I painted my fingernails black for the occasion. So let's get started. What you'll need for this tutorial is some black yarn of any sort. I'm using a chunky leftover yarn that I have. It's actually the last of the big twist textile yarn that I got from Joanne that is discontinued. It's a textile yarn, t-shirt yarn. You'll need a hoop of any size. You can make this as big as or small as you like. Obviously you need scissors. You will need a foam board. I'm using this reusable styrofoam from a cooler, and T-pins. This isn't necessary, it's just for aesthetics reasons. All right, and then I'm gonna make a knot. It doesn't need to be this big, so I'm gonna go down a little, pull, put it down, get a T-pin. T-pin there. All right, and then finish this knot. This is gonna be one of our web knots. All right, folks, it's looking like a spider web so far, huh? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so I'm gonna speed this next part up. I'm just gonna go ahead and pin everything down. All right, there we have it, everyone. I have them all on there. And I have a little bit of hanging off the sides because I'm going to tie it around the hoop at the end. And got plenty of T-pins. T-pins are very inexpensive if you don't have any. I think I paid $1 for those, a whole batch of them. And now, all right, so I've cut off a really long piece and went around and around to see how much I would need. And let me see, I'll tell you all how much this is in centimeters and inches. This really long rope that we're going to start wrapping around. So I'm just going to start here, and I'm going to do a tiny or a little double half hitch on. Let me zoom in. You should know how to do this if you watch the channel, or if you're a macrame artist, which most likely you're a macrame artist if you're watching this, or a macrame or a macrame curious, I suppose. I'll cut that. I'm going to make it real snug up there, and then we're just going to start weaving around. Now, I really should probably put these in a bunch because it's so much. But I don't know. Yeah, so I got them in a little bundle here. And then I'm going to go around. The first one, let me zoom in. You go, so I'm going to pull this up, go around. Okay. And then pull this up on the inside. So move to the inside. And be in front of this horizontal bar, vertical bar, and then go through. I have shown this technique in almost every single video. In my most popular video, the Grecian top, I show it really well. So it's the same principle except for we're on a foam board. Now, I do have to pull this vertical bar down here. You zoom in a little more. To tighten a little bit because of the way I'm working this, it's getting a little curved and not as tight on the left side of the first double half hitch, if that makes sense. So once again, going around, I'm going around here first to the left, and then I'm going in front of where I just went around to the inside, which would be the right. Derecho, and the izquierda first. So, and then I'm pushing up because we want a good looking spider web. So around again, I'm pulling up, around, go over here to the middle bar, that's in between the two and go through. And then tighten down. This will get faster as we go along because we'll have more space. I'm trying to work in a tiny spot. All right, I'm just going to continue on. All right, so we're finished with the innards. All right. Now just continue on going under, over, under. It's not even really a knot, all the way around. And then just as you get to the beginning of your row, just move up like an inch or 2.54 centimetros. You're gonna do this till the end, as you will see. So as I'm doing this, I'm making sure to pull pretty tightly, make it taut, and kind of moving this under here so that it doesn't come loose and it doesn't look well knotted. So it's almost vertical right up under there as much as I can. So it's basically, get in the film, get in the shot, pulling as tightly as I can right there and getting this as close under here as possible. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm gonna go around one more time to lock this last one in. Now I didn't lock the rest of them in except for in the first row and the second, okay? So there we pan out and scoot this up. Now I'm looking at this and you know I'm a stickler in a way. Maybe if I move these out a little. Okay, I'm gonna even everything out, making sure everything's up under where it should be. That looks pretty good. You think I should add another row like down here? I don't think I'm going to. What we're gonna do next is tie everything off. But I'm gonna add one more right here, okay? Let's pull tight around. And then around again. That sound is because I'm trying to squeeze it through there. Okay, that's super tight. Now I'm gonna cut this little. And I'm gonna cut in here. And then you know what I'm gonna do, y'all? I'm gonna go get some stitch glue and glue the backs of the knots because I don't want this to come loose. And we're done, folks. Got us an awesome spider web to hang up with our other crafts. Even everything out. You can make it into a top. You'll just need to have this piece, two of these pieces, and a piece on the bottom longer so you can tie them in the back, or you can add two webs. One in the front, one in the back, and then add mesh or something opaque under it. You can also, I can take this a step further and add some pieces down and make another macrame part on the bottom. There we go.